First of all, I'm Labidine. Ghebouli. I'm a consultant for the Asper Institute, Algerian of origin, but a consultant for the Asper Institute at the American University of Beirut for the moment. The COVID-19 was obviously an unexpected challenge for not only the MENA region but the entire world. And especially in the MENA region, it was too challenging because it came in the context of several protest movements, whether in Iraq, whether in Lebanon, or in Algeria. And it also came in the context of a decrease in trust between the state or the government and the people. This trust that has been kind of destroyed since the start of the protest movement in Algeria in February 2019, or in Lebanon in October 2019 as well, or even in Iraq. So basically, I could say that the response of the COVID-19, of the government towards the COVID-19 crisis, whether in Algeria or in Lebanon, has been questionable, to say the least. Of course, in Algeria, there is much more to talk about. In Lebanon, they are kind of controlling the pandemic so far because they have a good set of hospitals and even their medical and healthcare system is not as vulnerable as the Algerian one, especially as there are some private hospitals here in Lebanon. Uh, um so I think when it comes to the response of the government, and here I'm going to talk about the use of technology. Uh, for Lebanon, for both Lebanon and Algeria, there hasn't really been some technological assistance when it comes to the pandemic. Both governments have set online websites to show the figures of the pandemic and provide information, but there hasn't been a use of what has been used in other countries, perhaps in Tunisia as well, tracking systems, also technology that was used in developed countries. In Lebanon, there has been a progress with time as they brought some machines to test temperature. They also established a network with the help of civil society to control the pandemic. In Algeria, I'm not there, but as far as I could see, the use of technology has been rather limited. However, I think the most important aspect of this pandemic, away from the use of technology, is how the pandemic changed both the systems in both societies and also the protest movements in both societies. Uh, and I will finish by this. I just need a minute to say this. After 1 year of the protest movement in Algeria, more than a year, and after around 8 months of the protest movement in Lebanon, it is becoming clear that the pandemic has carried many challenges, and I'm afraid at certain points we're starting to see it in Lebanon. The repercussions, the socioeconomic repercussions of this pandemic could be disastrous, could prove to be disastrous in both countries. In Lebanon, the economic situation is disastrous and could even lead to a civil war. In Algeria, it's the same with the I think, and they will finish by this. This pandemic has given us all a lesson that national security risks are not only about military operations, are not only about militia groups, but also, and most importantly, about emerging trends of public health, of social media, and these things. And I think it's about time to reevaluate our entire strategy when it comes to national security threats. And hopefully the situation will improve, but I could already foresee some security problems in the entire region due to the COVID.